So our first video from section 1.7 is about graphing inequalities. So part A says A is greater than 4. So some number A is greater than 4. So we want to make a little note that this symbol means greater than. So the first thing we're going to do to graph this is we're going to make a number line. And I'm going to put 4 right there in the middle, and I'm just going to indicate a couple of numbers on either side of that. So we have 3 to the left, we have 5 to the right. So A is greater than 4. So that means any number to the right of 4, so that's 5, that's 6, and every other number to the right, and that includes every fraction in decimal in between. So it's going to include all of these numbers right up to, but not including 4. So we're going to put an open point there. So that is our graph of A is greater than 4. Now, oftentimes when I am making number lines in my notes, I do something like this where I just make an open point, I'm graphing to the right, and I put a little 4 there. So I just want to bring that up because you might see that notation in some of the videos going forward. Okay, the next part. Some number P is less than or equal to 2. So now our symbol is faced in the other direction. Okay, it's faced like this. And you could kind of see that it looks like an L. That means less than, and we have a line underneath that inequality. That means less than or equal to. So just like the other problem, we're going to start off making a number line. I'm going to put my 2 in the middle. I'm going to put a number to the right of that, 3, a number that to the left of that is less than that, which is 1. Now, every number that is less than 2, let's put another number here, that is less than 2, I'm going to color in. So it's going to go all of these numbers from 0, all the negative numbers, 0, 1, all the way up to 2. This time it includes 2 because it's equal to that. So I'm going to put a closed point on 2. So when it's equal, it is a closed point. When it is not equal to, as in part A, it is an open point. So now we get to C. So C is what's called a compound inequality. So it says that K is greater than or equal to -3 and less than 5. Now you might be a little bit confused the way I said that, but if we break this up, let's do that. So this is -3. I'm going to rewrite this as 2 statements. Okay? So I'm rewriting that as 2 different statements, and now I'm going to rewrite the -3 is less than or equal to K. I'm going to rewrite that so that K is on the left. And notice that this symbol is opening up towards K. So we've got to make sure that my symbol opens up towards K. So now if we were to read that, K is greater than or equal to -3, and K is less than 5. So let's think about that on a number line. So I'm going to have to put a -3. I'm going to have to put a 5 here. Let's put some other numbers around these. So -2, -4. I could list all the numbers in between there, but for simplicity's sake, I'm going to stop. So we have K is greater than or equal to -3. So it's equal to, so it's a closed point. And this is going to be graphed to the right. All of those numbers to the right. But we have to also meet the other condition, which is K is less than, just less than 5. So I'm going to put an open point on 5, and I'm going to graph this to the left. So now this statement that was given to us up here, we have to meet both of these conditions at the same time. So that only consists of the numbers where the graph overlaps. So that's all of this, all of these numbers right in here. So I'm going to summarize this number line like this. So K is between -3 and 5, including -3. Okay, I'm going to stop right there.